Hello everyone, I'm Roger. In today's world, where AI software and complex 3D applications have become mainstream, a powerful CPU is the core engine for efficient creation. Last year, we shot a comparison video using a quad-core CPU, the RK3566, and an octa-core CPU, the RK3588. We ran a 3D page to showcase the performance of the two CPUs. We received a lot of positive feedback from customers and also received some orders. Then, starting from the beginning of this year, we have been developing based on the RK3576. We have now officially released the RK3576 CPU. It's also an octa-core, but its price is much lower than the RK3588. So today, we will use 3 different CPUs to give you an intuitive feel for their real performance when handling complex 3D drawings or WebGL projects, revealing which one is the efficient heart that drives your creativity. First, we'll use this WebGL website for our test. It can more intuitively and clearly show the running situation and performance of 3 different devices, each equipped with a different CPU. The website's testing logic is that it can increase the number of fish from 1 to 1,000, 5,000, or even 20,000, 50,000 or more to intuitively display the FPS, frame rate, and the smoothness of the picture. Currently, all 3 devices have 1 fish, so we see that they are all very smooth. Now, let's adjust the number of fish to 500. First of all, this device is still perfect, very perfect. The picture runs very smoothly, and the frame rate is maintained at 60. The device in the middle has already shown some stuttering on the screen. It may not be very obvious, but its frame rate has dropped to 30. On the far left, its performance is still very smooth, the picture is smooth, and the frame rate is stable at 30. Now we will adjust the number of fish to 1,000. At this point, it's still not very obvious. The difference from the 500 fish is not significant, but the best performing one is still our RK3588 CPU device. Now we will adjust the number to 5,000. Now you can clearly see that on this device, the movement of the school of fish is already very laggy. This one is still perfect, with the frame rate currently down to 40. And this device's frame rate is currently only 7. This device's frame rate is currently 19, but the picture still doesn't have much visual stuttering. Now we will set the number of fish to 10,000. As you can see, the lowest spec device in the middle, its school of fish, is now stuttering significantly, and its frame rate is currently only 3. The 3588 is still performing excellently with a frame rate of 20. Frame rate 22. This device still does not have much noticeable visual lag at all. The frame rate is currently at 11 frames per second, which means the display is updating 11 times every second. Now let's set the number of fish to a total of 20,000 in the simulation. This should help us observe how the device performs with a much larger number of moving objects. The device in the middle is actually no longer functioning properly. It's extremely laggy, and you can clearly see the lag. Then, well, his performance was still excellent, and his frame rate was 12 at this point. His 19 is not bad either. We will now set the number of fish to 30,000. As you can see, with a quad-core CPU, the screen is almost completely frozen. Meanwhile, the performance of the 8-core RK3588 CPU still good. The fish can move very freely and smoothly, gliding through the water with ease and grace. And over here, in this particular area, it also provides a pretty decent and noticeable effect. Although their frame rates, or FPS, aren't very high right now, for us, well, whether it's an advertising machine or a smart home application, the performance is already more than sufficient for meeting most requirements. This is our second test. We opened a 3D model of 3 buildings, and is our current best performing RK3588 CPU. So I'll first do a comparison of the 2 8-core devices so you can see that the performance of the 3576 is not particularly different from that of the 3588. For most applications, it can actually meet the performance requirements. We can start with a simple swipe. Okay, as you can see, the difference isn't very large. Now let's do a single slide. As you can see, their performance is very similar. You can browse 3D drawings very smoothly. This includes entering the room and surrounding the room. Okay, next, let's take a look at the differences between a quad-core CPU and an 8-core CPU. Are they significant? The lag is quite noticeable, very noticeable. Now I'll do a test on it on my own. Yes, it can be seen that there is a noticeable delay. So, this was our second test for today, and I think the video has already clearly shown the performance differences among our three CPUs, especially the quad-core RK3566 CPU. Its performance isn't particularly outstanding when running complex 3D drawings or during WebGL tests, but the two octa-core CPUs perform exceptionally well. Compared to the quad-core, their performance is a significant improvement. Overall, this one is the highest configuration CPU we currently offer in our product line. It's the RK3588 CPU from Rockchip, and this one, which we just finished developing this year, is also an octa-core CPU. It can serve as a cost-effective alternative to the RK3588, and we believe that a high-configuration CPU, a powerful hardware platform, is essential for running future software. So, we welcome you to test them yourselves based on your specific application needs and experience the differences firsthand. Thanks everyone for watching. Actually, the reason we released this video isn't to show how powerful our new CPU is. There is no best CPU and no worst CPU, only the most suitable CPU. Whether you need a basic configuration model or a high-end model customized for your high-performance applications, we, as a solution provider, can help you find the most suitable solution. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned and continue to follow our channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.